Agriculture has always been an important part of North Dakota's economy, but the way we farm has changed. Farms have gotten bigger, equipment has gotten bigger, and more technology advanced. GPS, auto steer, precision planting, and air conditioning have all made a big difference. But near Zeeland, one family decided to go back to the way things used to be. They're using some vintage equipment and creating some lasting memories. Jody Kurzman has more.
As Adam Meitinger steps into this combine, he's also taking a step back in time. Adam is harvesting wheat in a 1969 combine, a machine that's quite a few years older than Adam.
And what year were you born?
1983. Quite a bit older than me, yeah. When we start these things up, it just puts a smile on our face.
Watching Adam operate this old combine puts a smile on his dad Ken's face too.
Brings back a lot of memories.
Ken was a custom combiner for 40 years.
Started in 1975.
Ken, his wife, and their 3 kids spent summers harvesting wheat from Oklahoma to Manitoba, always ending here on their own farm near Zeeland. Adam knew then, even as a young kid, one day he'd farm this land.
I did, yeah.
Now he's passing his love of the land on to his own boys, taking them along for this vintage harvest.
It's important that these little kids see what it was like and what it took to farm years ago and how good we do have it.
Neighbors Nathan and Tim Rath caught the bug too. They brought their own 1960s era combines, tractors, and grain carts to help harvest this field.
It's just kind of interesting to get behind the wheel and make a round or two. It's not like I want to spend the whole day in it, but it is fun just to take it out and, spend a little time in there.
Just to see what it was like back years ago, what it was like farming and the tough times they had it. They sat in these hot combines for hours and hours and days and full of dust, and luckily we can run them for an hour and jump into our air conditioning.
Those new combines not only have air conditioning, they've got GPS and bigger headers too, all of which makes harvest a little faster and a little more comfortable.
Probably cutting 5 times more ground per day in those newer combines than we are in these.
But these farmers say cutting a few fields with these vintage combines is a good reminder of how lucky they are to farm this land generation after generation. Near Zeeland, I'm Jody Kurzman, reporting for your news leader.
Well, while the Meitingers and the Raths will harvest most of their wheat with their newer machines, Tim says he plans to cut his final row of wheat with his 1967 combine.